And welcome to day 3 of the Engineer's Guide to the Apocalypse. It is nighttime right now. My character is asleep. Peckish, feeling agitated. I'm in a lot of pain, but that is mostly exercise fatigue. That'll go away. And we got a heavy load. We're just carrying a lot, wearing a lot. Got the sledgehammer on my back. I'm carrying 4 baseball bats of the spiked variety. And I'm hungry. Alright, so I'm going to use the spike baseball bat. That's going to help a little bit with the main problem here, which is the encumbrance. And one problem we've got is I do not have a good food supply. Just going to go check out the neighbors during our morning perimeter check. Okay. Do one loop around here. We did the smash and grab yesterday. I think we're gonna work our way into the ammunition factory today. Use some of these melee weapons. I'm hoping that we'll be able to actually get through the gate. Now, this is a map I've played a few times. That ammunition factory usually has a bunch of wrecked cars blocking the main entrance. My goal is to be able to get in, drive through. Oh, missed the double shot there. Drive through that gate. Be able to, at least, by the end of the day. Once I'm inside, I can then start clearing it out. And that gated area is nice. You know, it's a little bit large for what a solo player. Like if you had a group you were trying to do, you could absolutely... Oh, sheesh. Absolutely secure something like that. We got quite a few neighbors. They were having a party. Somebody call the HOA. I hope they have enough snacks. I don't want to climb through that necessarily, because it's going to be right into that. Waiting arms. Oh. Did I pick up the broken glass instead of remove it? That was dumb. Gotta be careful there. So, I may have just damaged my gloves. When you got broken glass on the ground, what you want to make sure of is you can pick up or remove. You want to remove that broken glass. And you got canned veggie soup. Oh, okay. Couple of things there. Fingerless gloves, vitamins. All right, we'll take those. We have here. Okay. Walkie-talkie and tailoring. We'll keep those in our main inventory. Be able to read those during our little jaunt. Fill our canteen. Drink from the water here. Head back over to my place. And just check in. Yeah, most of that's ripped up. While we walk, we'll go ahead and eat the processed cheese. That's fine. I'm going to eat part of the pineapple. I'll drop the sledgehammer in the trunk of the car, because that's pretty heavy. We don't need that on us all the time. I think we'll get a couple of opportunities once we stock up a little. That certainly helps. All right. mutton. Place that soup right here. Show it off. I'm freaking rich, man. Place the saucepan out. The forecast called for rain. It'll collect some water. That'll just be free, right? I'll take this stuff, put it into the duffel bag, just for organization's sake. Keep my base a little tidy. Of course. Pineapple. We'll drop in our bag. We'll keep these in our inventory because I'm going to read them. Let's go ahead. We're going to declothe into our duffel. Get our exercises going while we work through here. So we're going to do burpees, set up for 60 minutes. While we do this, we'll just recap our skills. So fitness, we're at 1100. You know, got some work to do. Strength, we're about a third of the way through. Light-footed and nimble, we've got maybe not quite half. Long blunt, 1.5. Short blunt, we're at 3.5. Maintenance at 3.5. Almost got level 4 carpentry, so that'll be fun. We're getting some cooking skill here, so that'll be great. Cooking's one of those. Yeah, you gain it as you do cooking skills. I think it's one of those overlooked ones. I got a couple of friends that love going in and baking elaborate things, and you know what? That's awesome. In real life, I like being a cook. I like cooking, but the menu and the leveling here, I think it leaves a lot to be desired as far as overall instructive capabilities. So we're gonna sit down. We'll read that walkie-talkies. That is important, so you can learn how to upgrade, get better range out of them. Read the metalworking, and I think we'll probably get a third one. Hoods. I'll do this one thing you can work on in the options. I forget where it was at, but there was when you do a speed through. Hotkeys. Controller, yeah. I'm not sure exactly where it was at, but there's a way when you're in time warp, it will auto pause, or it'll go back to default speed. Probably not under key bindings, right? Accessibility. Auto walk to click container, that's fine. I'm not on a controller. Yeah, I'm missing it. Oh well. Somebody knows where that ended up at. Drop it in the comments. Maybe I'll find it soon enough. Okay, we're out of encumbrance mode. We'll go ahead and get the next set of burpees. So set number 2. Okay, I'll just time warp through those. Moderate, and last one. Oh, that's an unfortunate angle. Okay, so what do we say? We started at about 1100. We got 300. That's gonna be a grind, like 20 days to get the fitness leveled up. Hopefully with the regularity boost, it won't take that long. Strength, still about a third, but strength's one of those we'll get some nice passive from. Let's go ahead and start reading that tailoring. I don't have a needle, but I've got a little bit of, I think we'll be able to get some thread. Tailoring will let us patch our gear. You can add reinforcement patches, as well as just having some good protection. As soon as that moderate is done, we'll drop this. We're going to place it neatly on the bench. We'll drop these extra books. Definitely want the welder's mask. Bring that along for today. So we'll put on the socks, sneakers, pants, t-shirt, denim shirt, hoodie, fanny pack, leather gloves, and a cowboy hat. I think that's all of them. We're hungry, so I'm going to eat the rest of this pineapple. And hopefully get us a little energized. Okay, there we go. A little anxious. That's okay. We'll grab a... Wait till we get to level 2. We'll have a cigarette just before we get there. So we've got... Just a quick pause. Got our gear. Just about ready to get out of the house. So one thing, I've got my welder's mask. I want to get some of the propane torches and such. I may do those in the afternoon. Oh, of course, where am I going? I'm gonna head a little bit west, and we're gonna check out the road. I want to scope out the front area of that ammunition factory. What else is around here? Nice big horde of zombies. Okay. I could... I'm gonna... toot the horn here. Get them all kind of congregated that way. May or may not be a mistake. But you see, it's got a pretty big range that it attracts zombies through, so... Do another one over here, just get them kind of a little further away from the base, maybe. Once I'm out of, like, 2 tile distances, each tile is about 75, or each, yeah, kind of reach of 75 tiles. It stops simulating them when you're outside there, just so you don't have to manage a bajillion AI. You notice these kind of roadblocks. Oh, that's kind of a nice souped-up truck. This is what we'll have to deal with as we get to the gate, but I'm keeping my best energy, best efforts for the morning run. We just mainly want to clear most of the zombies from around the gate before it gets too crazy. We'll come back and with a propane torch, welder's mask, you can... drop that in here. You can break down those cars. Get rid of that blockade. Which makes it pretty nice. I'll say a little disappointed I'm not seeing better gear on some of these zombies. That there is our southern gas station, and yeah, as you can see, it's pretty well gridlocked. Another box truck in there. Driving around. Okay. Hey, look at that. Big semi truck with a trailer on it. Counts as the vehicle and the trailer you're towing. So do a loop around. It's 9:30. Oh man, look at all these. Look at all these Zeds. Yeah, definitely don't want to fight all that. I I can do... Oh, hey, there's a Humvee stuck in there. Maybe even with a roof tent. I'm gonna come in. I'm just gonna honk. Get everything's attention and, like, kind of draw it out. And of course, it's gonna draw everything from the buildings over, which I'm kind of okay with. We'll keep doing this way. We'll loop back around, and that should clear out a fair portion of them. Just get them doubled up on themselves. So one thing about the zombies is they're not very smart. They've got a pathing distance maximum. So with these fences, they can't break them down. And they will just wait up at the fence there. That guy had a duffel bag. I like that. But they've also got short memories, so they kind of forget when you draw them in. Alright. Do the best I can over here. Just to reduce the total amount of zombies we're going to have to fight on the short term. And they'll go to that sound, right? Kind of the last thing they heard. Oh boy. $10 a.m. Not making any new sounds. I'm gonna just let them kind of congregate over towards that earlier sound. Interesting little downtown area. When I get the engineering skills up, we've got some bombs and stuff. I'll make this into like a little bit of a trap area. We'll set up some noisemakers, lure them in, and then explode all their faces together. Okay. Not cool. Okay, that's the gas station again. So, one loop completed. Hopefully it's drawn enough of them out that it's a manageable fight. At about an hour and a half, we'll slay as many as we can. Kind of scope out how much battle we gotta do. How many cars we gotta break down in order to get that front gate accessible. And I'm going behind trees here. Might not be the smartest. Of course, I get stuck. Don't do that. It's wet. That does play into it. Now this is a much cleaner prospect. Alright, only a handful of Zeds. That's manageable. Too aggressive. Kind of curious what condition that Humvee is in. I can break out of the gridlock. That would be a dope vehicle to get started with. We see all those zombies coming from the inside the gate, heading out. Ooh, don't get snuck up on. That's the way we're going to do it. Could technically go right through around the back of those couple of vehicles. I see 2, maybe 3, depending on how clean of an approach we want that we need to break down. Current spice baseball bat is doing okay. We got military camo. Oh, hey, more cigarettes. Grab those. Half open to have keys. Okay. Good to go, good to go. A bunch of ham radios there, so that's always nice. Okay, got a group coming up. Don't let them lunge after you. For the longest time, I played with fence lungers off. Ooh, snuck up on me. I just felt like it taught me bad habits, right? I'd go out fence fighting, and I wanted to go for a more vanilla experience. It just threw off my vibe. When they're on the ground, you got a higher chance to get a critical hit against them. So you see my damage indicators. That is a mod. It doesn't show up by default. Okay, just checking through. How are we doing on time? A little freaked out. I don't have any beta blockers right now, but if I find like an ambulance or a hospital, we could go that route. Ooh, that's a sheriff. So we'll start picking one or two. Okay, bulletproof vest. Okay, that's 4, not 1 or 2. Okay, there we go. All right, we're kind of exerted. Good time to take a wee rest. Yeah, that's moderate right now. Rosewood map. What I'm gonna do is just switch the club hammer. Riding helmet. Good stuff. Alright. Want to break into this vehicle. We do see it's got a 95 cargo roof rack. I can smash that window. So Humvee with a roof rack. No keys. Sadly, the trunk was locked. That's got 130 capacity. Moderate exertion. So if we come back with our propane torches, I could take that vehicle out, maybe this one. That one for sure. Another Humvee back here. Okay. So 1 and 2 will get us in. That'll be the minimum, and we can clean up the rest, but yeah, that should be doable. Timer went off. It's time to head back. We'll watch Life and Living. We'll get things prepped for our propane torch disassembly. And then maybe tomorrow, be ready for a Be ready to drive the box truck down in. I am going to just try and draw everything I can over this way. I've got the working ladders mod, so you'll see a couple ladders around town. So, again, this is that horde I honked the horn for before. They congregate. And we'll get a little bit of a interior town. Scope out some of this on the way back. But don't dally too much. Okay, big parking lot. It kind of looks like it might be the shopping mall. Ooh, big generator right here. Okay. Let's mark that. I've got it paused since navigating the map would normally be pretty automatic. Yeah. Just like that. Okay, I'm not getting out of that cul-de-sac. Ooh, tight squeeze. But I made it. I may be missing life and living today. Can't quite tell what's on the ground there. A lot of times around those. At the very least. Yeah. Missed my show. Bummer. It's alright, we've got bonuses to carpentry. That won't be too bad. We'll just have to grind a little harder for it. And the reason we're not on the main road, you can kind of see glimpses of it. It's like gridlocked. Plenty of sources for metal sheets and stuff when you got the metalworking skill you gotta grind up. Man. That sucks aggressively to have to just drive around. Alright, we're gonna come across here. So we're going to outfit up for our propane adventure. And I think we're going to come up here. Rather than go through the center there, we'll cross over between the trailers. Yeah. Beautiful. Propane torches. Don't forget we've got zombies around. Okay. Bring a propane tank from that we had another trailer, or another shed that we had looted. Might be a good opportunity we could bring in, I mean, don't want to get too distracted, but... This is the one we found earlier. Propane tank. Too much going on there right now to carry it on its own. And we can take the generator. That'll be pretty heavy. Put the generator in the back seat here. I got those propane torches, 4 of them. Ooh, I may be able to. We'll see. Just drive around. I think this was the house we started in, right? Check our moodles. We're peckish, a little anxious. Let's just do a quick drive around, see if anything stands out. Ooh, aced that. Okay, so there looks like there's a nice little gated community around here. I've started in there a couple times. Alright. Keep going south. Some convenience store stuff. Not terrible, not terrible. Cafe. Okay, that looks like a fuel station. Another Humvee. Okay. But that is the main highway with its blocked roads. Looks like, yeah. 1 o'clock. Nice big flatbed. Let's see if we can't just... Okay. That works. I'll cut across here. And that's our other fuel. Okay. Try and update the map when we got a little more focused time. Kind of try not to do too much with the engine as we're around here. Loud noise is going to draw them in. We want as much as possible to avoid that. I'll draw the zombies to us. Hopefully... Alright, we look nice and clear. We're gonna refill those propane tanks. Propane torches. We got what, 3 or so. Pull up that. Oh, yeah. Checking our back. Get up and stand on him. It keeps him from getting up. Fight with a friend on top of him. That also helps. Just checking behind us. I hate having this tree right there. Okay. Oh, buddy. Okay, so we have vitamins. I'm actually going to take those. Don't worry. I found the pills on a zombie. Okay. Just a couple things. Got our welder's mask on. I think we're going to be okay here. Metalwork. So we have welder's mask. I want to equip propane torch. And we can salvage the vehicle. Getting around. Let's see how much that actually uses. Okay, perfect. And what does it leave behind? We got scrap metal. Not bad. A couple of zombies over there. They're not salvaging this vehicle. Don't want to get snuck up on. Okay, performance tires. Salvage that. Okay, this is about a third of the propane torch each. More or less. $2 p.m. And yeah, we may have drawn the attention there. That sound effect is crap. Okay, number one thing. We've gotten the occluded area underneath the fence or underneath the building here. That's clear. Oh, look at that group. Yeah, we're not going to mess with those. I do want to try and get these last two salvage racks out. So we're going to equip primary here. Move this into our back. How we doing? We're anxious, a little peckish. Salvage this vehicle. That way, at the very least, we got a path we can drive on through. Oh, 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 oh. Don't get too greedy. The greedy pig makes the bacon, right? I'm sure that phrase is different how it was told to people, but I just feel like that makes more sense. Right? Okay. Ooh, he's got a nice big military backpack on him. Not feeling too terrible, but I don't want to get snuck up on, so I'm gonna go through here. There's a lot of zombies up that direction. A couple down here. I'll check the couple things here. Another Humvee. That's a great mod. Just ticked into exertion right as I was about to say it. I'm like, I don't feel exerted at all. That was a lie. I do now. Guess I almost said the thing. Let's try and salvage this vehicle. This will give us a clear path through. This we can just walk through, drive through. But I just don't want to get surprised by anything underneath here, because, you know, you don't always, it doesn't always clip out, so. See if we can do that. Metal sheet. Yeah, he's coming my way, which is great, because, man, that has got to be pretty loud, actually. Don't sprint much. The fact that we're as far as we are already, I may take that and go. I've got moderate exertion. I do want to kind of circle back, and if I can handle this like 5 or 6. Pull that big military bag off of him. Just not doing very good at getting my doubles. As long as it's highlighting 2 or 3, you know. And this baseball bat is almost seen its last. Now time to get it. Okay. How are we feeling? Panicked, a little anxious. All right. We're gonna go in. Okay. Backpack. Ooh. Okay, 28. That's good size. It's not the 38s. Those are like gold standard level. Drowsy. Where's my vitamins? Okay. Hit them around while I... got anything crazy. Man, I'm still hearing close zombies. I'm just worried about how loud that actual salvage is. I've almost got the gate here. I'd have to do a little creative maneuvering, but I could try and get this last car. Yeah, I'm agitated. Let's smoke. I don't know, man. I'm feeling pretty anxious. Okay. Yeah, they are absolutely coming with this guy here. Don't get surprised around corners. Oh, yeah. You too. Alright, we'll do this. Debbie wants to dance. Glue? We got some glue in there. I like glue. Oh. Accidentally vaulted through. Alright, that's a scratch on my right hand. Ooh. Okay. Army duffel bag. There we go. That's our 38. We got helmets and other stuff, but that's huge. Okay. 3880 on the duffel bag. Lucky. All it cost was a scratch. Okay. I'm gonna salvage that last vehicle. Hopefully, yeah, it's not attracting anybody. We got time, we can do a full hopefully. Alright, so we're gonna equip this in the secondary. Everything we're wearing on our backpack right now. Put in an army duffel bag, and that will become our main. Working on our sneak. Boom, just like that. In, out. Okay. We are in. So, got a couple buildings. This admin building's kind of fun. You just see how many zombies are inside here. It's kind of terrifying. Okay, so this building, we've got a nice roof area. Good access. It's just overrun with zombies at the bottom. What I'm doing is I'm going to just drive through. Oh, a couple of Jeeps. A nice little Humvee truck. Beautiful. Love it. I'm going to honk, and we're just going to gather them up because I'm not going to do any more looting today. Today, the rest is vehicle tour around the ammo factory. And one thing about the zombie spawns, they don't spawn inside buildings until you've been able to see the interior. So, you got to kind of drive next to them if they've got a window or anything. Right? That's kind of their requirement. But once they do, right, then they're good to go. You just, man, the mass of zombies here. That would not be fun. We're gonna just look around here. We got a couple of warehouses. There's an outer perimeter road. It's a nice tall full height fence. Everybody outside the fence, can't really get through. Nice little garage area back here. So this is on the north side. This building's interesting. One downside, I think, the fence over here, it does have an opening. So we need to watch out for that. You can also, I think, hitting Shift W. If you're holding Shift and just increasing or decreasing, that will actually let you go into cruise mode. So you don't have to be constantly managing that. Of course, I'm just managing my inventory here, moving everything out of the 20 cargo backpack. And I'm going to make that 38. My main, I'll have a couple of others I can loot from. So I could, use those bags. It's just, primary, secondary. When you go on a big loot run, 80 encumbrance reduction is huge. So more warehouses. We're gonna swap our gear back in as well as we do this. Repair that spiked baseball bat we have. Oh. Crash into that little hedge. So we have warehouses, a bunch more burned out vehicles. Nice little A couple of residential. Base commander's house or some crap. Little guest villas. Like I said, for a larger group, if you're doing a multiplayer server, it's actually a really nice base. Yeah, we got a lot of police officers here. I betcha. Alright, we'll see what can wrap around there. So the backside of those buildings up there, I think this is going to take us right back up to the main entrance. Admin buildings, base police. Yeah, you see that damage marker, so sometimes zombies spawn in damaged. Okay. So, main gate. We'll flip around. Continue our exploration. And just for the shits of it, we'll toot the horn, try and draw as many zombies over towards the front and out as we can. We got some building, storage, construction site. I know there's like a shooting range back here. I say as I get right to it. Okay. It's behind the main gatehouse. This wouldn't be too bad location-wise. This is pretty secure back here, actually. Research lab. I don't know if there's roof access. Chemical barrels in there. That's suspicious. Just a little. Could be a nice little secondary. So you'd have the main gates closing things off. You'd have that little side area. Would not be terrible. So just trying to wake up as many of the buildings and the zombies as I can. Some construction site back here. Wide open space. Oh hey, there's a pond. Could do some fishing, good natural water source. I think that's just, yeah, the outer fence. Do all your logging, harvesting from in here. And those zombies outside the fence, they don't know where to come in, so they're just gonna kind of hang out. This is quite the... Yeah, we got our little base fire station, looks like. It's into the, barbed wire ceilings. Now, we turned before this last time. So that'll be good to keep an eye out for us. Little residences. We'll flip around. We can get a vehicle with sirens on it. Just drive around, kite as many as we can out. Confirming here. Yeah, okay. Seen those buildings. Have to split the horde here. So before we get too crazy, I'm pausing. Okay. And what we know, this is probably where we want to be set up. We can do kind of the main outer walls are kind of about here. It's an estimate. right? Got our gate here. And then along this edge, just so we know what's contained inside. And yeah, you got these marks you could just use on the map. Okay. So follows that road here. This kind of comes along here. And then we've got a secondary when you come back through with like an eraser or something. Clean it up if I'm not perfect. Okay. So that's about the perimeter. I'm going to go through the green lines. I think this gatehouse really kind of marks it. Right? So there's a secondary containment area inside. I'm not sure if it's the same fence or not, but we'll mark it as if it were. But that gives us 2 layers of protection. First, we can set up some type of trap outside here. Oh, we got a little dog leg there. So we'll set up some type of trap or something to lure them out of the complex. And if they can congregate over here, that'll be good. They have to go through here and then around the corner. I'm not sure what the fencing looks like here, but this would be a good area to put like a little proximity trigger. We can work those out a little later on. It's a little higher skill than what I've got right now to be pushing for. What do we have? That'll be good for right now. Let's get back to base. We can sort the rest of our map stuff there. And yeah, I don't need to expend too many calories. So hang tight. Alright, we get toot the horn a couple of times. Get through that one little group. And we'll need to figure out some type of noise lure. Get him out there. Okay, 540. Ooh. A little on the later side. We'll probably get back just in time for the 6 p.m. Life and Living. Maybe miss it by a little bit. Hopefully not, but keep an eye out for anything of interest. Mapping, a lot of surveying done today. I feel like that's a success. Broke down those gates. Maybe that's going to set us up for success if I remember where the next road over. Yeah, we got the propane. The one burned out house with a propane takeout in front of it. Wonderful. Okay, we're tired, a little hungry, minor pain, a heavy load. So let's work through that. First things first, we got 28, 80. All right, big hiking bag, military bag. We're going to favorite these and use those as our kind of, yeah, use those for loot. All right, so we'll be able to put the 28, 22. Oh, this 3880 is fantastic. Let's read this Louisville map. Okay. That probably completes most of our Louisville. We'll read the Rosewood. Okay. Got our propane torches. We're at 19 out of 38, so barely even halfway. I am concerned. My baseball bat, we need to repair that. If we've got wood glue. Okay. Alright. Get some fishing skill. Thanks, Dean. We'll save the vitamins for later. Tonight, we're going to probably just bunker down, read a little bit. Painkillers. Go on the back. What else do we not need to carry? Right, so a little bit of duct tape. Wood glue. We don't have wood glue here. We don't need to carry all the propane torches, although they did serve us well. So now that Life and Living's over, let's go organize a few of those back into the car. Honestly, we could set them up in bags. That might be a little bit extra right now. So, duct tape. We don't have enough. That's our problem. Okay. Bummer. Bummer. Alright, we're going to take this one. I'm going to unfavorite this. I don't like to get them broken midway through combat. So we're going to swap that out with something a little bit higher condition. Yeah. And we'll attach that one to the back. Keep the welder's mask and propane torches. We can refill those. That actually might be a good call right now. Oh, you know what? That's why. Our propane tank is empty. We'll take those torches, drop them in there. I'm going to put the welding mask in there too, just so it's all nice and together. Anything else we need to bring in? No, I don't think so. So I haven't found that electronics book, which is a bummer. Drop the rib sheets. Keep the vitamins. I'm going to favorite those. Everything else I think is essential. So we're good, not hauling around. The glue and the duct tape, yeah, more or less, right? I'm going to pull the nails out. Get those all stacked up together here. Favorite those so we don't drop them. One thing is when you're in a panic, sometimes you can just do a quick, like, drop all. That works pretty well. Man, 28 capacity bag with an 87 reduction. And what are we? Our current bag, 3880. So the 2887 is actually pretty good, since it does have better encumbrance reduction for those. You know what? That's all great. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to sit. I'm going to read till about 11 o'clock. Feeling some exercise fatigue. So, what do we got? We got, yeah, we'll just pull the tailor in. We're still at 94 weight. That right hand is dirty bandaged, so we're going to need to clean that up. Let's take care of that here. Okay. So a saucepan with water. Turn that on, get it boiling. And while it heats up, now we should be able to disinfect rags. So we're going to take all of our current rags. Got to keep the water on, but this will be sterilized. That's better for overall health conditions. Okay, we got 7 sterilized rags. We're good there. We'll turn that off, and you know what? We'll even pour that into my canteen. So I got the replace bandage. Removing that, replacing it with a sterilized. Okay, we are infected. Man, that was just a dumb scratch for me. That wasn't even a combat scratch. Right? I just got excited. Jumped through a window with a misclick, and so kind of gouged myself a little bit. That sucks. These sterilized rags, you can use those as bandages. Dirty rag. Did I? Okay. I'm gonna clean the rag. So now it should just be a regular rip sheet. And I'm gonna place the saucepan once again, just out to collect more rain. And it'll fill up for a little bit. Alright. As far as how we're doing, hungry, anxious, starting into the exercise pain. So if we got painkillers, we do. I think that's how we're going to have to sleep tonight. We'll take 2. And it's what, 7:30? Ooh, boy. Boy. Not quite time. We're going to sit on the couch, and we're going to read through more tailoring. Hopefully we can find some needles. I'll go up to about 10... We'll call it 11. Not happy with what I'm hearing out there. And I'm going to turn off. Make sure we're not making any undue noise. I am not in any state. Got severe pain. We're very high, very tired and hungry. 8:30. You know what? I'm going to we'll close up. Take a couple of painkillers. At severe pain, we are not able to sleep. Honestly, at the very tired, we may be able to. Yeah. Just a quick wrap up for day 3. We're at 217 zombie kills, so we got that going. Skills, we leveled up long blunt. Use those axes to our benefit. Tailoring, we are working on. I'm reading through that book. Health-wise, yeah, scratched our hand climbing through a window. I thought I had removed the glass, but I picked up the glass that was next to it and right through. Sadly, that happens sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and... Yeah, it says too much pain to sleep. Okay. Despite high pain. We are severe pain. Man. Take a few more painkillers. I just don't want to overdo it, right? Anxious, hungry, pretty tired. We're gonna go. What we got? Mutton chop. Trying to open this can. I don't have the right stuff to get it done. Okay. Well, if we can't do it, let's just get the mutton chop. Cook that. I don't have a pan. Like, I could put it in the soup or in the saucepan. Minor damage. Take a quick smoke here as well. Sit on the ground. Just read some more while we wait through. That cooking timer. Get back to severe pain. So I'm gonna eat, we'll call it a quarter of that. Best we can do. Let's get out of peckish. Very tired. Still in agony, man. I really need to. That was tough. Exercise fatigue being the main contributor, of course. And we'll replace that with sterilized rag. Again, it was infected, so now we're not. Just scratched. Good to go. And we will set off to sleep, and I will catch you guys on day 4.